gondola going up.
Yeah.
But the unfortunate thing is there's no snow here this time. So it's making me really sad. I checked the forecast leading up to it. It was supposed to snow like every day. And then since we've been here, I have not seen one single snowflake.
When is it supposed to snow?
It was supposed to snow this whole week. But
what about the next couple of days?
I think it was supposed to really snow like 10 centimeters or something tomorrow. But now it's going to be rain. So I guess we'll at least narrowly avoid that. But yeah, we leave tomorrow. This trip was a little bit less us going out and doing anything. But all of yesterday in the hotel, editing, I was doing some Christmas shopping, just kind of relaxing, and I was decompressing from a lot of
think
work.
it's good because like your first day of vacation, you just need to like
relax hard.
and kind of like
relaxing really hard.
Slow down.
Yeah, so it's been just really chill. So we're going to the Fairmont to see if we can grab like a hot coffee type Spanish coffee or like a B52. Yeah, like a holiday hot coffee drink with some liqueurs in there, just to kind of tide us over because I really want to have sushi. I know it sounds weird to come to like a ski resort town and want to have sushi, but I didn't get sushi the other day and I was craving it so bad.
And you're on this like nigiri thing right now. You have this nigiri
every
addiction.
day. There's a Japanese restaurant downstairs in this hotel, which is another great thing about the hotel is that they have like a ton of different shops downstairs. But anyways, they have a Japanese restaurant, but they don't open until 5. So we're gonna go to the Fairmont. I'm gonna do some editing when we're there for the vlog that went up before this one, or that's going up before this one, of us getting our tree, which is still such a crazy story to me. So if you haven't seen that vlog, go check it out because I cannot believe that that happened. And yeah, the one thing I was gonna say is that I love the Fairmont lobby. It is my favorite lobby in all of the hotels in Whistler. Westin is a close second because they do such a great job with the decor. They even have little scenes set up everywhere. I'm digressing, but
you'll see it soon.
I'm like all over the place. My ADD is really coming out in this vlog. Okay, we're going to you're gonna have a hard time editing this.
No, I would just leave it all in.
No, please don't. Okay, this is why it's so hard for me to edit my own videos. Okay, we're going to the Fairmont. They have the most stunning lobby and just like it's so festive. I guess there's kind of like a bar, restaurant. We've never stayed there. It looks so magical inside, and this is the hotel of my dreams around the holidays. But the unfortunate thing is that unless you're willing to pay like I think $3,000 a night to get one of their mega suites, they don't have fireplaces. The rooms are just very average. They're not great. I could maybe like suck it up if the rooms were special in some other way, but they're just very average. I really want to stay there in a room that has a fireplace at some point because it seems so magical, but like I would never pay that much money for it. But yeah, that's
Black
why
Friday.
yeah, maybe Black Friday. I don't even think I checked. I saw this and I was like dog with a bone. I went right for it immediately. Good. Because I was like, I know I like the Westin, I just couldn't really remember the rooms that well because it had been a few years since we stayed. But I love it. I love this room. So when we're gonna get the room cleaned, and then when we come back, I'll show you like this room. The great thing is that I got this. We didn't even say in this vlog, but we talked about it in our other vlog. We got this room on Priceline for their Black Friday sale. Just a general room was like $600 on other websites, and we got it for like in the low 200s Canadian, which is an incredible price.
Especially before Christmas.
Especially before Christmas. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so heavily discounted. I have to get it right now.
Now you know when to book it next year.
And then we came here and we're like, okay, well, let's see if we can pay for an upgrade. And they upgraded us for free. Amazing. Just because we're like Bonvoy members or something, right? I
think so, yeah.
And we got the suite. And we stayed in a suite last time, and I remember I loved it, but we booked this and we just booked a studio initially.
Yeah.
I'm just very happy.
It all worked out.
It all worked out.
Can you show me your breath again? Oh, this is your sushi place?
I actually should probably check the reviews.
So what did you get?
I got the Italian-French connection. It has strawberry-infused Aperol.
Wow.
Love Aperol. Saint Germain, Prosecco, and soda. vlog update. I don't know, this whole trip has been kind of not my usual time in Whistler. We've been a lot more relaxed about what we're doing. I think just because I'm so burnt out from my recent schedule especially, we've just been taking it easy. We went and we spent hours at the Fairmont. We thought we would want to go for some sushi after, and we decided to just stick around because the vibe was so everything I needed. I was like, I'm so sad I'm not staying here, because the lounge, especially where we were sitting next to the fireplace, was just so perfect. It was giving me all of the Christmas vibes that I've been missing lately, and I could not have had a better time just like hanging out. And so I was like, I wish I was staying here, but then I remembered, I was like, yeah, but I'd be sad about the rooms. And I mean, I spend most of my time in the room. Like, here I am hanging out with the fireplace on. We're gonna start a new TV show. This one's called I Hate Christmas. I think it's dubbed, I want to say it's like Italian or something, but it was recommended, and Netflix typically does recommend shows to me that I like, so I'm gonna give it a shot, see how it is. Initially, when we watched Home for Christmas, the Norwegian show, I didn't think I was gonna like it, and then I like kept it on. I don't remember, I was maybe like editing or something and just paying attention kind of like vaguely in the background, and then the more I was like paying attention, I was like, wait, no, this is actually really good. And then it became one of my shows on rotation that I started to watch every year. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll let you know if I like it. I have some Christmas shopping left to do. I don't know why every year I'm last minute shopping and it stresses me out. I think just because I'm so indecisive, I never know what I'm actually going to get until like the very last minute. And the funny thing is I think last year I was going through the same thing, like stressing about Christmas gifts, and ended up placing most of my orders while I was in Whistler. But knock on wood that that's gonna happen tonight. My goal is really to just relax, have some Netflix on, eat some dessert, order some Christmas gifts, go to bed earlier, and then get up and take advantage of the day. All right, so we just checked out of the hotel room a couple minutes ago, and we're just walking around the village. We walked to our little favorite ice skating rink that we go to most of the time whenever we come, and they're just closed right now, but I think we're gonna grab some lunch and then maybe we'll go skate after. We'll see how I feel. Sometimes I have like, I'm optimistic and I'm like, oh, I'll feel great and I'll want to go skating after, but then I'm like, I just ate a bunch of cheese and bread and yeah. But yeah, it's actually funny because this is the first day that I'm seeing any snowflake.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. It's not a lot, but it's like, it's good for the vibe. It
gives you the cozy feel. Yeah, exactly, because we won't get any of that in Vancouver, but yeah, it's nice to have some of those like little snowflakes falling. I think we're gonna go to 𝐂𝐈𝐊𝐿𝐿, which we go to. It's kind of like a tradition. We go there every year. They have really good fondue. I was thinking maybe I would try the raclette, but then I don't know if I want to venture out and try something new. We'll see.
You could also look it up online. Yeah. But which fondue did you like better actually again? Like the 𝐂𝐈𝐿𝐿 or the chalet one from last year's Vlogmas?
Fairmont?
Yeah.
I liked the one, I think at 𝐂𝐈𝐿𝐿𝐿. It's really cute in there though. It was really cozy, but it was hard to film because they have LED lights everywhere, and I just figured out how to set my camera up so I can capture the lighting without it constantly flickering. So LED lights often will look static or steady like if you look at them, but then if you film them they will like blink, yeah, the whole time. And so all of our footage was ruined. We couldn't film anything when we were there, which was unfortunate because we wanted to add that like extra cozy chalet footage into the vlog, and then it just didn't work out at all. But now I figured out how to actually do it because they had the same lighting, the same LED lighting yesterday at the actual, well, it's the Fairmont Chalet, and so they had the same Christmas lights, and I figured out how to set up the camera by changing the, no one cares about this, but if you're ever filming something for Christmas and you're struggling with the lighting, if you have LED lights, the way you do it is you set your camera up to 60 frames per second and you have your shutter at 1/60, and that will hopefully cancel out the flicker. Just because I know more and more people are getting LED lights, and if you're filming your Christmas videos for, you know, like your memories and stuff, if it's ruining your footage, that's how you can fix it. So just, yeah, keep that tech tip of the day. If anyone cares. So we're gonna go, is it this way?
Yeah, it's this way.
Okay, we're gonna hop over to 𝐂𝐈𝐿𝐿 now, have some lunch, and then hopefully go skating after.
Yeah.
I would say knock on wood that I'll like want to. Oh, there's wood behind me. Knock on wood that I'll actually want to. It's really hot. Remember, we always burn ourselves. I like the Dijon. You can taste it. So what time do you think you want to actually head out of here?
Well, no, I usually don't like to drive in the dark because it's
I want to see the Christmas lights though.
Yeah, exactly. So there's no
And
other
also
way.
I thought we're maybe getting sushi.
Yeah.
Are you going to help me decorate the tree?
Of course.
Are you actually just saying that?
Yeah.
Why?
Because every time I start, you ask me to stop.
I never asked you to stop. Not once. Not ever.
It's just because you don't like where I put things. So when I put them somewhere, you take them back.
And that's not true. The last time you were good.
Really?
Oh no.
What is that?
It's my cauliflower and I'm losing it. It's gonna fall. Hold on. Help me. Yeah, I really need to get my tree decorated. Maybe I won't have sushi here, but I do want to go see the Christmas lights.
Yeah. So maybe what we do is we go ice skating, then we go see the Christmas lights, and
Go back to Vancouver.
go back to Vancouver, go have your sushi. What about the salad though?
We'll eat that after. Isn't it like the French way to eat it at the end? 1 second.
I don't know.
Before you dominate and make me lose my cauliflower again, let me just let it cool off a second. So update on the show that I was talking about yesterday. It's kind of funny because I said Netflix usually recommends stuff to me that I like. A few years ago it recommended Home for Christmas to me. Funny enough, the show that I started watching yesterday is actually a remake of Home for Christmas. So it's just an Italian version of it. But it's really good so far. I really like it. Different setting, but basically the same exact story. I also really like the main character. If you watched Home for Christmas and you are like on the fence about whether or not you should watch this one too because it's so similar or like the exact same story, I would still say it's worth the watch if you are someone who likes to rewatch your favorite Christmas shows or Christmas movies and stuff. Okay, we didn't go skating. The cheese, I don't know, every single time we have it, I get so tired after.
So filling.
We came back to the lobby. It was also so cold outside, like so wet cold that I was like, I need to warm up. We've been sitting here for like the last half hour trying to fight off the urge to nap. So we're gonna grab a cappuccino and then we're going to go drive around and look at houses and the Christmas lights because that is like one of my favorite things to do. The houses here are just incredible, and when they're all decorated for Christmas, there's
So
nothing better. Actually, no, there is something better. It's when they're decorated for Christmas and they have snow on them. But I don't think that's going to be the case this time.
And then we go home.
Yes, and then I'm going to start decorating my tree. We've already fortunately got it flocked. I hope that we won't need to do any touch-ups, but you're hoping mostly that there's not going to be any touch-ups,
There
eh?
won't be any touch-ups.
Well, we'll see. We are in the neighborhoods now. We're driving around. It's a little early for everyone to have their lights on, but we've seen some so far that do. It looks so festive and pretty. I forgot that the houses are actually quite a bit higher than the village, so there is actually a good amount of snow everywhere. Looks very, very pretty, as you can tell in the background. I love how perfect those lights are. Okay, so we're back at home now. As you can tell, I have my stair background again, which means I have my Christmas tree in the corner of the room. I actually have two right now. I have my new large Christmas tree in this corner, and then in the other corner, I have the original Christmas tree on the stand, but I'm gonna try to move that one up to my bedroom if I can make space for it. I don't know if I will be able to because it's still pretty tall, but not for the living room, but for my bedroom, it might be too tall. When I walked through the door earlier and came inside for the first time, I was hit with a wall of Christmas tree fragrance, which is just like my favorite thing in the whole world. I could not even believe how strong it smelled. It's probably because we have the 2 trees in here, and we also left the heat off while we were gone so that they wouldn't get like dried out by the time we got back, because I feel like as soon as you have the heat on in your house, they get dried out so quickly, and when you have them outside, even if they're cut, they last and they stay fresh for months. So I'm gonna try to keep the living room space as cold as I possibly can. If I'm not sitting in the room, I'm gonna have the heat off and I'll just turn it on when I come into the living room, and I hope that that will like kind of preserve it for as long as possible. But we had it off while we were gone, and we came back home and it was 15 degrees in here, which I looked up earlier is the equivalent of 59 Fahrenheit. So it was super, super cold. I tried to stay down here with the heat off as long as I could, but it was just way too cold. So we turned it on, and we're gonna turn it off again when we go upstairs to go to bed. So on the way home from Whistler, we stopped and had some dinner. We went to Tom's Sushi, which is my new favorite sushi place. For those of you who have been following me for a while, you know that I'm super habitual when it comes to food, and when I find something I really like, I will eat it until I'm sick of it. And this is like my new favorite sushi restaurant. If you are looking for a great place to have sushi and you live near the Lower Mainland, Tom's Sushi is super affordable, and the fish quality is just amazing. It's super fresh tasting, probably some of the best quality sushi grade fish I've had. Highly recommend. Yeah, so we stopped there and I was so hungry I didn't even film half my meal, but I had a bunch of nigiri, and then I also had some sashimi, which was delicious. I was very, very satisfied when we left there. But yeah, so we came home, and Sebastian's gonna be going through the footage from Whistler, and then we're gonna see how much we want to kind of round out the rest of the vlog. I'm just gonna keep it real. If I feel a vlog is not like particularly festive or doesn't have enough content that I feel makes it kind of like give that Christmassy vibe, then I will usually incorporate some of the other stuff I've planned for maybe like a later vlog, and I will kind of squeeze it into the current vlog. But I already know I think I'm gonna add in the martini drink that I wanted to make for the Christmas tree vlog, us getting our Christmas tree. I wanted to show a martini and I bought all the ingredients for it, but then it ended up like getting pushed out and we didn't get a chance to film it. So I am definitely gonna do that for this one because I'm very excited about it. It's a okay, my card just ran out of memory, so I can't remember what I was saying, but I think I was talking about the martini. But basically, yeah, I really wanted to show you guys how to make this gingerbread martini, and I bought all the stuff for it to show in the Christmas tree vlog. I didn't get to show that, so I definitely want to add that to this vlog, and then hopefully the next couple days will be a lot more exciting with like decorating the tree and doing some more like festive-y stuff now that I'm actually off work-ish. Still working, but technically off work. And yeah, so I will catch up with you guys in a little bit after I've hopefully done some adequate gift shopping and made some progress. We are going to end the vlog with a martini, and the one we're making tonight I've actually wanted to make for the last like week and a half, but I kept forgetting to get the ingredients. This is a gingerbread martini, or cocktail I guess, and to make it you need Di Serono, Kahlua, and then some rum chata. It also calls for vodka, but we've decided we are now leaving vodka out of all of the recipes because it just makes it way too strong, and it's, in my opinion, unnecessary because they taste strong enough without it. And then for the topping, we are using some marshmallow whipped cream, and we have these super cute cookie mug hanger gingerbread men, and we got these from Trader Joe's. How cute are these? I don't know that they will fit really well on our martini glasses because they're so wide.
Cups, right?
Yeah, they're for mugs. So they might actually not fit, but I was thinking maybe we could have it kind of stabilized with the whipping cream. So we put the whipping cream on the side.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then we like kind of, and then I'm gonna top it with a little bit of pumpkin pie spice because almost all of the seasonings in gingerbread are like the same things as pumpkin pie. I think there's only like maybe one ingredient different. So I think I'm just gonna top it with this just for like the aesthetic. So let's get into the montage. This one. All right, taste test. Ooh, let's try the cookie. Mmm. It's really good.
It is really good and really strong. And the vodka would have
ruined it.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Do you think we're too soft?
Maybe.
Like people on the internet are usually stronger and they need the vodka.
It's a lot of alcohol. This has 1.5 ounces of rum chata, 1 ounce of Kahlua, 1 ounce of Di Serono, Amaretto. You like it with a cookie?
Oh, the cookies are so good. So, how do you rate it?
I really like it, but I almost feel like it should have had maybe 1.5 ounces of Di Serono and 1/2 ounce of Kahlua. Whenever Kahlua is in a drink, I feel like the most prominent flavor, even if it's not that much, is the Kahlua, and I would like to taste the other ingredients more.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone likes Kahlua. Kahlua is such a good tasting alcohol, but I just think it would be better if you could taste the other stuff. Like, also Di Serono is so good by itself too. Another thing we did was we added an ounce of milk to each of them, because I was like, they're all so strong. This one creator that I love her drinks, they all taste really good, but they're just usually super strong, so I tend to add some type of liquid to dilute them a little bit. Really good. Highly recommend, but if you try it out, I would say maybe use a little bit less Kahlua. Okay, so that's going to be it for the video. Sebastian's going to polish off my martini.
You didn't warn me that you're recording, so I was like,
just give it to me.
Working on yours.
Well, I guess it's a testament to how much you liked it. And I do too, it's a little strong for me. Anyways, so that's going to be it for the video. I apologize that there wasn't as much Whistler content as there usually is, but it was more like a relaxing vacation for me. I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.